Yo, what is up, legends? My name is Wikus and welcome back to the Wik Trading channel. Now in today's video, I have a surprise for everyone that has been following my channel and was interested in signing up with Wik Trading. I mentioned that there will be a promotion running and the time has come. Starting now for the rest of October, when you sign up with Wik Trading with either one of the courses, you will get a funded account with Khwezi Trade. How does it work, you may ask? Well, when you sign up with the 1 hour Wik strategy, open an account with Khwezi Trade and send me a screenshot of a live trade you've taken with Khwezi Trade. I will fund your account with 500 Rand. And when you sign up with the full Nasdaq course, open an account with Khwezi Trade, send me a screenshot of a live trade you've taken with Khwezi Trade. I will fund your account with a whopping 1,000 Rand. This promotion only runs for the rest of October, so make sure that you send me those screenshots and sign up to Wik Trading. But once again, thank you for clicking on the video, and before I take too much of your time, let's get straight into the market. So in last week's analysis, I was a bit undecisive as if the market's going to continue bearish or bullish. And this week didn't really end massively with a good indication as to what's going to happen. Now let's go to the weekly just to mark off the weekly zones quickly to make sure that we have the right areas in mind when we look at the market. Let's make our weekly zones green and then mark all of them off quickly. On this one, I'm going to mark off the wick of this area because there's a lot of resistance, especially with those two candles as well. So marking off that one and then just one below it as well, this one here. Okay, I'm going to lock these so I keep them there. Go down to the daily time frame and just have a look if we have anything there. And at this stage, I don't really see something specific. The only thing that I would say could possibly play a role is this area there. But I'm going to leave it away for now and just focus on these four of the weekly time frame and then have a look at what the market is showing us. So we've got this nice trend here that we already marked off last week in the market, this one here. And then we've got this bear trend starting around about there and then making its way down that way. Okay, so to make sure that I have it correct, there we go. Okay, so those two trend lines on the daily time frame that play their role this week in the past couple of weeks, and then on the 4 hour time frame, having a look at the last momentum push, we've got this nice trend line that basically ran down something like that, and then we've got a break of this trend line. So in the overall structure, if we go back to the weekly time frame, if we have a look at this on the weekly fib, we are basically running on this structure and we are playing around with 38.2. Now that could be a very strong area for support on the weekly fib to make a nice continuation to the top. If it does break through this area, we might very possibly see a massive push down to at least this area here on the 61.8 fib. Okay, going to the daily time frame, having a look at this. On the daily time frame, we are currently running on a bearish ABCD pattern, following that bear AB or bear trend line, basically around about like that, and we found resistance at this weekly zone that we marked off, and the market pushed down. Now, currently, looking at this formation here, I'm quite a little bit more bullish than I am bearish. Now, that doesn't say I'm definitely going bullish at this stage. What I am saying is that there, in my opinion, is a strong indication of bull momentum. Now, if we look at this, we basically just closed below this weekly line. Now, that could be that we can form support on that line on the daily scale, then find a nice push up to the top again to maybe come and retest this area or the trend line, or maybe even a breakthrough of this specific zone. Okay, so now having a look at this structure on the 4 hour time frame, just looking at it like this quickly. On the 4 hour, we have turned around and started making a nice bull ABCD pattern that started playing out after the previous one that played out something like this with a nice higher low, and obviously now a closure of a nice higher high. So on just the normal scale, what I'm looking for is a possible support zone here, maybe somewhere here in the middle, or maybe this green line or a touch of this trend line, and then a continuation up. But if we do break through all of them, we could see a massive push down to possibly at the lowest, or at the nearest, I would say actually this area here. Or if that doesn't hold, we will definitely see the market go down to at least that area. I don't think the market's definitely going to push down to this area, but it is possible. If it doesn't hold, this area doesn't hold, we are going down below to that lower zones there. For now, I do see a lot of bull momentum coming back into the market, especially if we look at the 1 hour and the momentum forming alongside the 4 hour and the support that we got on the daily and the weekly time frame. The support zones that's playing along quite nicely. So I'm expecting a bit more bull momentum, especially after NFP. Remember, Monday is going to be a bit volatile in the market. Could also be completely dead in the market, depending on how the banks and the hedge funds wants to play out with the NFP news that came out. So let's have a look at what's happening. That's my analysis for the week. I'm currently bullish more than I'm bearish, but there is a bit of indecisiveness in the market. Just a quick one as well. As one of the basic rules of forex, we've got this nice support zone here. If I basically just mark it off like that, we've got this support zone here on the weekly time frame, and now we've closed off with this spinning top after the bearish and got a massive bearish candle. Now what that means is that there's a possibility that if this current week, the week that's coming, closes above this 50% of this bear candle, it shows that we have a morning star pattern on the weekly, showing that there's a strong possibility that the market goes up. So let's hope on Friday, or by Friday, the market has pushed back up at least to above this area, closes above this area, and then we could see a strong possibility for the market to continue bullish after that as well. That should also take away the indecisiveness that's in the market. But for now, let's see what happens. So yeah, thank you for taking the time out to watch this video, analyzing the charts with me, and getting ready for the week ahead. Please be so kind to click on the like button, the subscribe button, as well as the bell notification to be notified when I upload more videos to YouTube. And remember, when you sign up with Wik Trading, one of the courses, and you open an account with Khwezi Trade, I will fund your account for you with either 500 or 1,000 Rand. I'm looking forward to getting new students and speaking to you all. Have a legendary week, and I'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.